Let's get big time. Hey guys, Josh with Carl's Mower and Saw. Today, let's open up this beast, the Husqvarna 3120 XP chainsaw. This chainsaw is 121cc, roughly 23 pounds for the power head. That's big. Why would I want a saw this big? Well guys, normally a saw this big is used for milling, but believe it or not, there are trees that do demand a saw of this size. So roughly 23 pounds, 7.25 cubic inches, and putting out a whopping 8.31 horsepower. That's big, right? Tell me about your chainsaw. How much horsepower does your chainsaw put out? Maybe you've got yourself like a 455 Husqvarna. You think that thing's a little hot rod, 20-inch bar, 55cc. That's putting out 3.2 horsepower if I've got that right. So holy cow. Talk about a beast. So if you need to do some serious work, maybe this is the saw that you want to check out. It's not for everyone. It's not for the faint of heart. But if you have some milling, have big dreams of some beautiful slabs, check it out. Let's get into the box right here. What do we got? The 3120 coming out alive. Now here's something unique. When you purchase this, when I purchase this, it comes naked. I buy the power head. I don't buy it with a bar and chain. That's kind of the next step. So they know a lot of people that purchase this saw are going to end up with a 36, a 42, or sometimes they're even going to be putting a 59-inch or bigger bar on for doing that slab work. So in the box, we have our 3120 XP owner's manual. Always a good read. Some stuff about warranty. Not a bad thing to know. Does this angle work? I kind of have my camera in a weird spot, but I thought it kind of worked. So here's our tools and the box. Let's get this box off to the side and let's take a look at this saw right here. So it's big. It ain't light. It's got some weight to it, but that's all right. We're talking about 120cc plus beast of a chainsaw that's going to power a bar that's this size. Look at that thing. 42-inch right there. What else is going to run that? Nothing in that 70, 80cc, even a 90cc saw. That's pushing it. Massive dogs. This is made for felling some big timber. If you're running this as a falling saw or as a felling saw, you're going to be dealing with some gnarly bark, and you're going to need a dog that can grab in and go. Let's take a look. Let's pull off the clutch cover on the side. We're going to have a much larger clutch than we're used to seeing on most chainsaws because it needs it, right? Quite honestly, it's spinning a more chain, it's spinning a bigger bar, there's more power behind it. So the standard Husqvarna 13mm bar nuts, and they are not captive like some of their new saws. This saw has not had a lot of attention for a long time, and honestly, I think that it's proven itself so well. As a company, Husqvarna has to approach it right and not mess something up. So let's pull the brake loose. Brake is loose. Cover is coming on. This is a nice magnesium cover. Good, feels good material-wise. Brake is built into the cover right there. And you see our dog, and then our chain tensioner is right there on the side. So that's going to be what grabs the bar, moving that in and out. Big, burly clutch. Got that. Got a good view of that. Got a compression release hiding right here on the side, and Lord knows you're going to want to use it. Let's give it a pull. This is compression release on. Easy. Watch this. Let me pull this compression release off. No crap. I can't even pull that over. This is a saw that you've got to clinch and go and give it a good pull, or I need to work on my strength, which is probable. So compression release is almost a must, and you're going to put this on the ground. You're going to put your foot in the rear handle here, put your knee on it sometimes, and just grab it and go. So how is it going to start? Compression release. Let's take a look at the back here, and we've got our on off. So let's turn it on right here, and we've got squeeze the trigger and pull out the choke. The choke is now on. The throttle is locked. It's ready to start. You're going to pull it. Generally on this saw, 2 to 3 pulls, it's going to pop, and then I'm going to push in the choke. It's going to start, and it's going to be at a high idle, and then click, it's going to drop down. We have external or an additional manual oil pump right here. So this has an automatic oiler, so it's pumping out the oil, but sometimes with those long bars, or depending on how you're cutting, you actually need some more oil flow. And this gives you that control right at your thumb to up your oil output. Let's take a peek at the air filter. Cover come off here, just held on by a captive wing bolt, wing screw. Loosen that off. Cover is off. Fairly well sealed off compartment. And here's my filter. That's a big, I mean, my hand can fit through that filter. That's a big filter, a lot of capacity, kind of soft here on the outside so that it's going to sit good and tight on the throttle, the intake plate, throttle body there, and just seal it off so we're minimizing the potential of inbound junk. There we go, get a look at that. You see the carburetor right there, you see the throttle or the choke. Okay, spark plug right on the top. What else do we need to know? This saw of this size is thirsty, so we've got a big, huge fuel capacity and a matching oil capacity because this saw is going to be pumping out a lot of oil based on the size of bar, so we need to keep up with that flow. So there we go. I think I'm going to need to start this up. So why don't we check back for another video, and I will fire this up and we'll just let her rip a little bit and see what you think of running this thing. The Husqvarna 3120 XP chainsaw. This is not a first look. This is not a new saw, but something not many people see. So I just kind of wanted to unbox it, take a look at it with you guys. What do you think? Do you dream of having a saw this big? Do you have some old growth wood sitting on your property, or do you have a big maple tree that you're picturing an awesome table or bar that you want to make with it? It's really fun getting into this slabbing gig. So if you're looking to do that, you might want to check out this Husqvarna 3120 XP. And of course, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, you're going to come see us at Carl's Mower and Saw in Ferndale. If not, find yourself a good local dealer, a reputable dealer who's going to walk alongside you through the purchase, because you're going to need more than just this saw. You're going to need some special chains, maybe some wedges for holding the slabs up. And there's just all kinds of stuff you're going to need. So check it out and enjoy, if you buy one of these, your new Husqvarna 3120 XP chainsaw. We'll see you guys soon at Carl's Mower and Saw.